And we're back. This is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube. I got completely distracted by the Mongols in the last episode. The Mongols were a force to be reckoned with. There's a lot of history now which is saying that they did such and such that was great for civilization. I'm not going to go into all of those things. They introduced China to Europe. That was one of the great things that they did. I guess if you're depending on your viewpoint, maybe it was a good thing that Europe was allowed to flourish because the Middle East was destroyed. I'm not going to say that, but there are good consequences which came out of the Mongols. It's very trendy in history right now to say the Mongols were this great empire-building, wonderful people. What they did was brutal. You can't get away from that. There's so many fascinating things to say about the Mongols. I'll leave it for another series. In 1300 AD, which we've already got into, these poor folks in Mesopotamia, as if the Mongols weren't enough, the Black Death came in. And it killed basically everybody left alive. So this place was just ruined. First by the Mongols and then the Black Death. And we are going to take one step forward into Persian territory. Just one. Just one. This is not how I wanted things. Alright. So we'll stop right there. No, stop people. Stop. Stop.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
William, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. I mean, you being back on the map means that I can enjoy a weak fish in the pond. Napoleon, they want to be friends. Who are you at war with? You're at war with Japan. If I become friends with you, I'm gonna tick off Japan. You know, Japan's been pretty militant. I think we'll go it alone. I don't really feel intimidated right now. I don't feel like I need protection. So we'll just let that chill for a little bit. And we will arrange our troops just like we want. Yep, just... That's not exactly like I wanted. Okay. It's getting there. And we're just going to kind of walk into Persian territory. I hope they don't come at us from behind. I know they sent a bunch of troops down to Japan. Hopefully all those troops are dead. Who needs orders? Just chill out there. You're not going to move. Oda Nobunaga has entered the Renaissance area. Another culture I would love doing history on is Japan. They had, especially in the Middle Ages and in the Renaissance, they were fascinating. The Catholic Church was trying their damnedest to convert those people to Catholicism. But at the same time, the people they sent over there were more politicians than they were actually pious priests. And it kind of backfired on them. So let's see. Farm. More farms while we wait. I kind of need to move some of my crossbowmen so I can get my... I guess I didn't need to move them. I could have left them sit still while I rearranged my units to get my long swordsmen into position. Darn shame, I never really got anyone with very much of a... what do they call it? Protection from barrage. Yeah, I don't have any of my melee units with protection from barrage. Fine. And Leonidas. Sweet. Leonidas. Nice name. Looks like I've got a gold luxury to trade. Let's check it out. Resource list. Sure enough, I do. And who has sugar, and salt? Nobody has sugar, or salt. So that leaves me to trade with a civilization which I feel happiest with. That's gonna be Ethiopia. He doesn't want my gold. Ah, shoot. How about you?
Wederom gegroet.
You're lame.
Gaat uw gang.
I'll trade a gold with you. You are lame. I have nothing to worry about from you. I try to always trade with the weakest players, never the strongest players, if I can help it. Why improve the standing of the strong? Alright. Next turn, I will take one step into Persian territory. One more step. I probably don't need to be this careful, but I am. Fine. So, how are we coming on everything? All the construction projects are moving fine. Now, there comes a point where I rush the city. Now, the last 2 turns, he's going to be able to fire here and here. That's when I'll rush. So, I'm going to just step right up to the border, whereupon any further movement will bring me in range of the city. And the last turn will be a rush. Ideally, his units will come fight me. I would love it if his longswordsmen and his pikemen came to me. But no, they just fortified both of them. That makes sense. That's smart. I don't think that's going to help him. Right. Anything we can do for happiness? No. I've been putting off workboats forever. Let's build a workboat there. Probably not the wisest thing to do while I'm at war, but it is what it is. So let's see here. We're going to move on Persepolis. Persepolis is got a combat strength of 38. It's fairly strong. That means once I get in range, I'm going to want to do my bombardments and get it over with. If I move him here, he'll come here, he'll come here. He will pop up on this hill. That means that he will be able to move to here. Alright, let's just do it. I think we're good. I think we're ready to rock this. Can we fire on anybody? No. Can we move up on the hill and be a distraction? Yes. I should not have moved that crossbowman. That crossbowman is in the way of my trebuchet. That was foolish. Alright. Yes, that was foolish. I should have brought my trebuchet right here. Very well, it is what it is. Yes, let's be friends, Ethiopia. I'll be friends with you. And since William of Orange was liberated by Ethiopia, we'll be friends. Now this is where it gets really dicey. I'm going to lose some units. I'm not going to get through this without losing some units. They are choosing to focus their fire onto this Babylonian longswordsman of mine, and there's not going to be much I can do about that. This trebuchet will fire on Persepolis. This guy will fire on Persepolis. This crossbowman will fire... Ooh, so interesting. No, you have put yourself out. What's the name for this situation where you stick your neck out? There's a name for it. I don't know what it is, actually. I'm going to attack like that and then step this guy into the breach. Alright, this longswordsman's going to die next turn. I'm almost certain of it. I can send this crossbowman down to the south. I should not have moved him into the breach. Alright, so this longswordsman will die. This crossbowman will step into his position. He will become fodder. And this trebuchet will step into this spot and open fire. Yeah. Let's do it. Yes, it's been so sad. Thanks for all the fish. Do I attack the city or do I attack the pikemen? City I hardly dent. I'll be moving up into that spot with the longswordsman. Let's hit the pikemen. Yes, Japan, you believe Persia causes problems for all of the civilized earth because I have maneuvered you into thinking that. And congratulations, you took one of my longswordsmen. I'm a little surprised that you made that particular move. It must have been because your pikemen were injured. So, with that as it is, I'm going to fire on you and fortify both my longswordsmen. Now I can hit you with 3 trebuchets per turn. Honestly, this isn't going quite as well as I had hoped. I'm really, I'm out of practice when it comes to bombarding cities. So this part here is where I need a little practice. I do. I need a little bit. Alright, Persepolis is at half-life. I'm probably going to lose this. Yep, that longswordsman right there. I'd expected to lose him the entire time. Anyway, the triple trebuchet bombardment is not going to do Persepolis any well. Pity they hadn't been focusing on my trebuchets the entire time. Is this tile that my longswordsman is on? What is it? Plains, floodplains, desert, river. I'm just going to leave him on fortify. Yep, I'm going to leave him on fortify. And another workboat for you. I think I can take Persepolis. And in the meantime, I'll finally be getting some workboats out onto these fishing tiles. I've improved just about every tile I have. Let's take a little life out of those swordsmen. This will be a good war. Having Persepolis will really help me, I believe. And then once this is done, I will rest a little bit, regather some of my units, and then move on to the next target, whoever that is. I think that should be Greece. I think it should be Greece. Yeah, Persepolis is mine. You are a puppet. Thank you all very much. Now, I'm really tempted right now to start marching into their territory and ruining a bunch of their cities. I bet they'll sue for peace. Let's move my units into some kind of defensive position. Yep, about like that. Oh, and I captured a worker in that whole business. That's very nice. I don't need that worker. I have silver now because I took them. That's nice. I'll wait before I do anything with that silver. Unit promotion. Oh, I love it. Volley for my trebuchet. Unit promotion for my longswordsman. Shock 2. I've got sugar now because of all these plantations. Durakalzu loves the king. Akkad loves the king. And I've got an enemy nearby. So, a couple of things I want to do simultaneously here. I want to kill off this worker. I don't feel like I need him. I don't need 4 workers. This long swordsman, you could upgrade to musketman. That's pretty entertaining. I will just set him to heal though. I'll bring my great general into town so that he's perfectly well protected. And wow, long swordsman against or musketmen against your long swordsman. Very nice. I will hit you for a little while. Bring all of my trebuchets into range. I don't think I need to worry about losing any units in the next turn. I don't think. I will just fortify my positions. I actually want to send a little... I want to kill these units and send a little bit of an expeditionary force here to destroy these mines. Just because I'm deep in my heart an evil person. I want to destroy their mines. Alright. Very nice. Borders of Kirkir-Galzir has grown. I missed an opportunity to sell some silver, and I've got 3 sugar. Who has something that they would like to trade for me? Nobody? Alright, you, Monty. Look at you, man. How about some gems for... you got everything. How many minutes do I have left on this episode? Let's take a look. Maybe I don't have any time left. I don't have any time left. Alright, well. I'm not sure what to do now with my resources. Who will be my next target? Well, it'll be Greece. So Japan, let's see if can we trade with you? A little bit maybe. Some sugar for 5 gold. It's worth more. But I want to deal with Japan. Crazy lady. How about we trade some sugar? No, you're at negative 11 per turn. Alex, not you. Ethiopia. Trade some sugar to you for, how about 7? I think I can get 7 out of you. 7? Great. Bye. And Attila? I could buy spices that would help one of my cities. Let's see if I can buy it for a discount price. No. How about for a fair price? No. How about I offer you open borders? You're nowhere near me. Yeah. I guess that's no. I don't want to offer you... You know what? Iron at this point is useless. How about I offer you 5 gold, open borders, useless, and an iron, which is useless. Ah, jeez. You're killing me. You're killing me. But musketmen, really? Yeah. That should give me happiness in one of my cities. So, got my second workboat here. I've got the armory. And now it's time for what? Musketmen? Yeah. Maybe musketmen. Unless a bank. I don't need an opera house. I don't need a shrine. I don't need a stable. I guess it's going to be a musketman. I'll start rebuilding my military from what I lost. I did lose a couple of units. Alright, I've gone on way too long. I don't even know what history I've missed. So, as tempting as it is to keep going, and it's really tempting, you know this game. One more turn. I'm gonna have to end it. Oh, jeez. So tempting. Must keep playing. One more turn. Ah. Alright. Well then. Yeah. We're just gonna have to stop. We have to stop. Okay. Thank you for watching. We have made the Persians pay for everything they've done to us. Talk to you later. If you like the Let's Play or the history, please subscribe. We're a really tiny channel and we need your help to survive.